okay? But what if I'm not that confident? How can I show that I'm confident? How can I make a girl think that I'm confident even though maybe I'm not confident? And I'm telling you, like, I feel like all my girl instincts are telling me don't tell them, but I feel like a lot of guys need to know this. So if you're interested in knowing, please keep watching. Welcome back, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. Whoa, I need to sit down properly. So this is Dear Guys number 2. So in my last video, I was kind of talking about why there is no such thing as a girl out of your league. Today I am talking about a little bit more about confidence and why confidence is key. So an easy way to show you are confident is basically you need to do something that sets you apart. With any girl, there's always going to present itself a situation, a scenario where you either do something or you don't. If you take initiative or do something out of the ordinary that shocks them or intrigues them, pretty sure you will get her to think you are confident. A story scenario where I experienced this and I caught myself thinking like, who is this guy? I was waiting in front of a class and I wasn't sure if this was the class I was supposed to be in. So, you know, me in college was like, do you know if this is blah, 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 blah? And he was like, oh, let me check, blah, 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 right? So I saw that a friend that I had in a previous class came up. So I was like, naturally, me as a girl, I'm like gonna be like, oh, well, nice meeting you. And then I went to go talk with my friend, right? As a lot of girls will probably do. And then class finished. And then me and her were walking out and we were like, blah, 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 right? Talking. And this is where I mean that a guy has the decision to make. Because he could either have just been like, oh, well, that was the end of the conversation. Because I kind of left it off like that was the end of the conversation. Or he could either talk to me next week, next class, or he could either do something out of the ordinary, which is what happened. So me and my friend were walking and we were already going to our car and I just hear somebody like running like behind us. So naturally I turned around, I'm like, what is that, right? So when I turned around, it was him. So I was like, did I forget a pencil or like is he just rushing trying to get past me? No, he was coming to talk to me. So he was like blah 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 and started talking to my friend and introducing himself to his friend. Now let me tell you why this is unordinary and why this intrigued me. Because guys, when a girl is in the midst of her circle of friends or just her friend, she's in her element, okay? She is talking to her about maybe a lot of girly things, makeup, school, like her personal life. She's with her friends, right? So for an intruder, let's say somebody like that's especially of the opposite sex to come around and just like get into the conversation, we're gonna be like, well, who does this guy think he is, right? And this is good for you because that's something that most guys will not do because most guys are not confident enough to do that because they might be too shy or they don't want to like make the girl feel uncomfortable. For me, what it shows is that for him, he was not intimidated and that he could like perfectly fit in and just be like, oh, hi, blah, 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 blah. Oh, hi, blah, blah. Well, and like make a whole new conversation, right? So that will definitely intrigue a girl and make a girl think like, well, this guy's pretty confident, like, whoa, that's weird. So that's what I mean, you guys. If you have a moment like this where you can present yourself, even if you don't know what to say, just go with it. Just go with it, okay? Because I'm pretty sure you guys have moments where you're like, should I talk to that girl, or should I say this, or should I not, should I do this? There comes like a daring little moment, like a very glimpse of a moment where you do something or you don't do something. And a lot of guys don't, and don't take that initiative. So girls like when you take initiative, and because it shows that you're confident. So next time you have like a moment like this, take it, do it, because you will probably surprise the girl and the girl will be like, what? And you'll probably have her thinking about you like, huh, and you want that. You want that. You want the girl to think about you afterwards and kind of like think about like, what happened? The second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about is when you first meet her as well. If you can get that girl to laugh, kudos to you, because I don't know a girl that doesn't like to laugh. Sip on my coffee while this plane goes by. I don't know a girl that doesn't like to laugh. However, you guys need to be very observant as to what type of girl is in front of you, because girls have different sense of humors. For example, I'm very serious. Like in the get-go, when you first meet me, I'm very serious. So if you approach me with a sarcastic humor and you're like messing around with me and like making fun of me, like teasing me, I'm gonna be like, who do you think you are? And I probably might think that you're a jerk. Just saying. Now, that's me. For any other girl though, that might work. Like they might be into like that, where you're like messing around and teasing them, because you might get them to laugh. Some girls might think like if you're dorky and you just say like, I call them like mom dad jokes. If you say a mom dad joke, you might get them to laugh. So that's just depending on girl to girl. And I feel like if you kind of meet a girl, you can kind of get to sense like what type of girl you're dealing with. Like, is she very like out there and she's like very happy and smiling all the time? You could probably make fun of her and like joke around with her from the beginning. But if you have a serious girl, you might have to like get her to laugh like very subtly. And if you get her to laugh very quickly, that is a good sign, my friend. But otherwise, kind of figure out what type of girl she is. And if you get a girl to laugh, she probably wants to be around you, because girls love laughing. So that is the end of this video, you guys. Thank you so much for your support and for subscribing. I see it all, and I see your comments too. Have a wonderful day, night, whatever it is when you watch this video. Thank you guys. Bye.